year's BET saw its version of what happened at the Oscars, where Chris Rock apparently suffered a hot slap from Will Smith. Well, this time, guess who also has suffered a huge blow? Lil UZi has apparently been, seen in an interesting drama by JT. Well, she threw a phone at the rapper. Well, there's more in this report. This is the Trends on Pinax News. This is the hub for quality entertainment. Kindly go onto YouTube, look for Pinax News. Let's get ourselves abreast with the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Well, so after the drama that actually, or maybe after, the interesting show we actually witnessed at the BETs, a lot of people, or the talks on town was the fisticuff that also ensued at the night, where Little Uzi Vert and, JT were actually captured on screens having some very interesting moments together. Now, a video has been trending or circulating on social media which captures, JT and Little Uzi in a very uncomfortable situation. Now, the video that circulated was apparently where Little Uzi and JT were seen in a very interesting way, where she apparently threw a phone and was actually knocking and kicking the rapper for reasons best to her. Well, according to sources, she actually was dragging Ice Spice to this, calling Little Uzi as a groupie. Yes, now fans have been speculating that she was actually pissed at Uzi's performance during the BET Award, where she shouted out Ice Spice's name on stage, and she literally got angry. Now these are just speculations. Maybe we can actually check the video out and see how things actually pan out. But before then, sources also tells us that the hip hop star was actually blown up by Uzi's performance on stage, and that actually didn't sit so well with her, and she got very angry and started doing things. But there's another side of the story where after the video we'll come back and see exactly what the real story was that actually made this interesting drama ensue at the BET. Check this out.
Get my fucking phone, bitch! You fucking goofy, I'm noticing. Bitch! What's wrong with you, bitch? Give me your phone. I'm fucking talking like that. Get your ass nigga. Alright, sis, alright.
Well, let me tell you the truth about this thing. So, funny enough, it wasn't anything so serious, but she made it look very dramatic over there. So it was because she actually lost her seat at the BET. That's what actually caused this fight. So she stood up, and someone actually came for her seat, and she thought Ice Spice, was the one that actually came for her seat. Now she dragged Ice Spice into this conversation, and of course she got angry that Little Uzi, of course, whilst performing on stage, mentioned Ice Spice's name. Now I don't know whether it's something that's becoming so more like a new term that anyone gets angry and start beating or throwing hands at anyone at all. If the opposite had happened, I'm talking about if Little Uzi had done the same thing to JT, I'm sure we wouldn't be talking or having this conversation right now. We'll be in prison because, of course, a man has touched a woman. Now here is a woman who, just because of a chair, is beating and throwing phones at a man because she says her chair has been taken by someone at an event. Well, trust me, next time, girl, when you're going to an event, you have to get your own chair because this is so pathetic. Very, very pathetic. Now, social media has been talking about this particular video. Meanwhile, Little Uzi also was captured on, interestingly, he was also seen on camera, who, he was actually falling down. I don't know if you can actually get you the visuals on your screens where he too was seen, I don't know, he was high power or something. He was also, dancing and all of that. So he fell, and looks like everyone was just high on that particular night at the BET. So yes, Little Uzi and, TJ having a very interesting fisticuff over there just because she says that Ice Spice, quote unquote, had stolen the chair over there. I'm so terrified about this news. Like, hey, come on. Like, anyways. Well, for now, let's go into social media and see what most of you have been talking about. Like I said earlier, next time, if you're going to an event like that, you just have to carry along your chair so no one actually, steals your chair. If your name is on it, no one is actually going to get it stolen, right? We'll check out the video very soon, but for now, let's see what most of you have been talking about. Now, Greg comes to say, this is the Will Mart version of the Will Smith thing. I tell you, bro, I tell you, if this thing had happened to, TJ, I mean, I'm talking about if Lil Uzi had apparently done the same thing right now, I'm sure we wouldn't be talking about this. It would be a very bizarre story right now. This one also says, minus the drama, congrats to Basta Rhymes for Lifetime Achievement Award Legend Real Hip Hop. Okay. Anna Monica comes to say that if it was about the chair, then why throw your phone at him and call him a groupie, rather than take it up with the person who took your seat? Well, I'm sure she's very not. If she did, try on Ice Spice, I'm sure, something, would have happened over there. But looks like she chose someone she can actually, fight. So Ice Spice on this side over there. Now, Bambi comes to say, if damage control was a person, yeah, right, it was about Shorty. Okay. This one also comes to say, geez, now this show turned into the Source Awards. Interesting days ahead, trust me. Cole also comes to say, I guess they didn't listen to what the Basta Rhymes, speech was about. Shaking my head. Lastly, I'll take some few comments. Just Jason comes to say that this award show went downhill years ago. Actually, all of them have. And lastly, I'll take this one from Mela. Mela says that if it were the other way around, folks would have had him arrested and he would have been cancelled with Astro. Why do we discount abuse when the woman is the abuser? Well, I don't know why people always try to justify a woman's abuse to a man, but rather we make it look so embarrassing and give all the dirty comments about when a man, unfortunately, abuses a woman. Things like this don't have to be condoned. So just because of a chair, you throw a phone. I'm sure if she had a machete or something, she could have done the worst. Anyways, let's check out the video once again and see how things actually pan out at the BETs.
Give me your phone. Like that. Bitch ass nigga. All right.
Do nothing, though.
Give my fucking phone, bitch. Fucking goofy, I'm done. Bitch. What's wrong with you, bitch? Give me your phone. Like that. Bitch ass nigga. All right. Fucking goofy, I'm done. Bitch. What's wrong with you, bitch? Give me your phone. Like that. Bitch ass nigga. All right.
Do nothing, though.
Give my fucking phone, bitch. Fucking goofy, I'm done. Bitch. What's wrong with you, bitch? Give me your phone. Like that.